Greetings everyone, I hope you're having a good day. In this video, we'll be discussing about different developmental tasks the society expects you to meet when you reach a certain age. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Are there any developmental tasks the society expects a newborn baby to meet, given that they've just been born? Of course there is. For example, the society expects them to cry. A lot. There are babies after all, incapable of expressing their emotions through words. Even adults do that, and that is okay. More information about the topic and many more will be discussed on this video, so I hope you'll stick out until the end. With that, grab something to eat and maybe list down some things you'll learn from our video. Who knows, maybe it will help you in the future. Enjoy!
The process of prenatal development occurs in the three main stages. The first 2 weeks after conception are known as the germinal stage. The germinal stage lasts a total of 8 to 9 days. It begins in the fallopian tube when an ovum is fertilized by a sperm to form a zygote. In the embryonic stage first, the cell of embryo, called embryonic stem cells, multiply and develop. They become the hundreds of different types of cells needed to make a whole human body. Your baby major organs and body parts begin to take shape. The placenta forms during the embryonic stage. Last, the prenatal stage of development lasts from week 9 until birth. At the beginning of 11th week of pregnancy or the 9th week after conception, your baby's head still make up about half of its length. However, your baby body is about to catch up. Your baby is now officially described as a fetus.
The second stage of human development is infancy, which is from 0 to 2 years old. Infancy is a period when the baby grows very fast. The infant has an extreme independence on adults, especially on their parents. During infancy, the baby doubles in length and triples in weight. Learn to focus their vision, reach out, explore, and learn about the things that are around them. Cognitive or brain development means the learning of memory, language, thinking, and reasoning. Learning language is more than making sounds like blah blah or making sounds like mama and dada. This is my daughter Samantha Nicole. She is 4 months old. As you can see in those videos, she always depends on me. If she doesn't smell me, she can't sleep and feeling irritated. Then every 2 to 3 hours, I need to feed her, and after that, make her birth and sleep. She can't sleep if I'm not going to be on her side. On the other hand, she improves her visions that makes her focus on something colorful, just like rainbow peaks, on video call with my parents, and even watching TV or Peppa Pig. She also tries to lift her head and make sounds like agi agi and I. To conclude everything based on the development tasks in this stage, my daughter's development is aligned to achieve the required development in this stage.
Early childhood stage or ages 3 to 5 years old. At this age, children develop early friendships, physical activities, indoor and outdoor play, turn-taking games, and drawing.
So here is Aina. She is a 3-year-old girl from SJDM Bulacan, and as we observe on video, she can walk quickly, which is a locomotor skills. And as an example of non-locomotor, she also enjoyed exercising at one place with her cousin. And as for manipulative skills, she played a ball and used her projecting and receiving skills, which best characterize a manipulative skill. The stages of drawing by Victor Lowenfield are presented next. The scribbling stage comes first, the pre-schematic sketching stage comes next, and the schematic stage is the third. And according to Ina's drawing, at the age of 3, she is in a scribbling stage which shows lines, circles that become circular markings.
Lastly, this 3-year-old girl participated in the parallel play under the stages of play that kids with her age do. Overall, it shows that early childhood stage become more self-sufficient, learning how to care for themselves, develop skills, and can spend many hours playing with her peers.
The middle and late childhood, or children ages 6 to 12 years old, is the period of skill development. Kids at this age are incredibly active and continuously planning, doing, playing, hanging out with friends, and maximizing. They are learning how they compare to their peers at this point, which is a dynamic time for them. This is my brother Zach. He is 10 years old. In the video, as you can see, he is already engaging in school activities and excelling in his academics. At home, he is kind of sloppy but learned to clean and arrange his things and toys when our mom lectured him to be neat and tidy. He likes to be with his fellow peers when he is playing outside. I also noticed that he likes to play Minecraft, which shows creativity when building houses and making crafts. The overall development that my brother showed was aligned with the developmental task that he needed to achieve at this stage.
Adolescence is the developmental transition to adulthood that includes rapid changes in the brain and body, often at different rates, and is a time for healthy exploration of identity and learning independence. It can also be stressful or challenging for teens because of these rapid changes. Adolescents are expected to develop career or vocational goals and ways to reach these goals, to be able to make a living, to develop an outlook toward life based on what is important, to participate as a responsible person with friends at home and in the community, to develop personal moral values to guide behavior.
In early adulthood, this is a time of establishing personal and economic independence, career development, selecting a mate, to live with someone in an intimate way, and starting family and children. In this stage, it is generally consists of a settling down and reproductive age, a problem age, and one of emotional tension, a time of commitment and social isolation, and then dependency, value changes of creativity, and of adjustments to a new life pattern. So here is John Ray, a 20-year-old college. He is currently developing his career and taking secondary education. I can say that he is committed pursuing his course and starting to be an independent person.
Middle adulthood is the stage of life that comes after adolescence but before old age. Although the precise range is debatable, middle age is generally acknowledged to be between the ages of 40 and 60. As individuals mature, they gradually experience physical, cognitive, and social changes that are characteristic of this stage of life. Physical changes that indicate the body is aging start to happen at this stage. They include the beginning of elasticity, loss in the skin, and the occurrence of gray hair due to pigment loss. Genativity, or the desire to increase one's impact and devotion to family, society, and future generations, is the main psychological job of middle age. In other words, the middle age is person worried about shaping and directing the following generation.
The eighth and last stage of human development, late adulthood, usually begins at 61 years old and above. As people enter into their 60s and beyond, the aging process leads to more evident changes in physical, cognitive, and social capabilities. Then, life begins to come to its natural conclusion, resulting in what we call the final life stage, also known as late adulthood. Upon reaching late adulthood, people tend to go on with their daily lives, only with fewer responsibilities due to social expectations or physical constraints. The likelihood of them being completely dependent on the people in their surroundings is slim, unless they have a physical or cognitive disability. Setting the fact aside that the people in this stage are prone to biologically cognitive impairments such as dementia or Alzheimer's, some may believe that being old is also reaching the peak of adult life. Misconceptions about aging are easy to come by, and one may have already met an older person who fits that stereotype. But since people vary, there are no two individuals that are the same, which is also a reminder that age does not define who a person is. In late adulthood, humans may no longer show potential for tangible growth, but they could still show development.
There you go! The 8 stages of development and developmental tasks that are needed or expected to be accomplished each stages of development, wrapped up in one video by yours truly. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something from us. Bye-bye!